my book and wax friends. I am Amber. Welcome to my channel. If you are new, welcome if you're returning. So glad to have you here with me. I do post about all things books and home fragrance. And today's video is my official TBR jar picks, prompts, pick my reads for December. So I'm cutting it down to 6 books. I've found that 8 books is too many, especially in December. I'm like, 6 is a more reasonable number because I do like to mood read too. And so it seems like every month I don't get to every single book on my TBR list. Plus, it's just like a pile of possibilities type of thing anyway, but I like to have an official list. So this is fun for me to do this. So we're just from now on just doing 6 books. So that gives me more wiggle room to mood read, I feel like. So as you see, I have a festive little snowman cup and all the prompts in my jar. I switched to a little holiday prompts, holiday-ish prompts, and to go along with all the holiday books that I have ready to go. If you watched my TBR video, the holiday books I want to get to this month, you know there's a lot, so we'll make a dent in these for sure. If you didn't watch that, I'll have it linked at the end for you so you can watch it. So let's get to it, you guys. All right, so prompt number 1, I guess I'll go with this one because it did fall out. Okay. Book that feels like a fairy tale. And I have a couple that I could do for this. Let's see. Holly, so excited. This is a novella set in the Belladonna universe. Let's see. I also have this one. What is this one? Winter Frost, which is a middle grade book about like little gnomes and a girl that kind of messes up and makes them mad type of thing. And then I also have a cute little novella called The 12 Days of Fairy Christmas. And then I also have Letters from Father Christmas. So all of these, I think 4 is a good choice. So Letters from Father Christmas by J.R.R. Tolkien. These are letters that he wrote to his children as Santa Claus, and then all the little illustrations that he put with it. Holly, let's see. I think I'm gonna cut out Winter Frost. Is the one that I'm less excited to get to. Oh, all 3 of these though. 12 Days of Fairy Christmas would be easy because it is short, but I think I'm going to cut that one out too. So I really want to read both of these. Holly or Letters from Father Christmas. Dang. I think I'm going to go with dang, it's so hard, you guys. I don't know which one to choose. I think I'm going to go with Holly. I'm very excited to get to this one, and I want to see what everybody's getting up to. So, yeah, this is the one I'm going with. So, Holly for a book that feels like a fairy tale. I'm sure there'll be another prompt that I might be able to fit the Tolkien book to. Okay, so that's book 1. So 5 more. All right, so let's see what this one is. Book featuring New Year's. I honestly don't know if there are any that I could pick that are actually featuring New Year's. Really? Out of all the ones that I could pick, Merry Matchmakers. Possibly. I don't know. Okay, I'm going to skip this one because I have no clue. I don't know why I put that one in when I don't know of any that actually have New Year's in them. I know they're all holiday themes, all the ones that I would like to get to, but I don't know if any actually have New Year's as well in them. So we're going with a different prompt. Okay. Has lights on the cover. This one should be good. Christmas Bookshop by Jenny Colgan, for sure. Let's see. Christmas with the Crank. You see there are little lights strung on it. Oh, the name, Bright Lights Big Christmas. There is lights. Let's see. Let's look down here. Lights. There are gas lights, if you can see on that one. And then, okay, let's look. There are lights on this one. A Wish for Christmas. Okay, I think I have quite a few. I think those are a good variety for sure. Okay, so we have the Christmas Bookshop by Jenny Colgan. I really love the cover on this. It's so cute. And I am a sucker for a book about books. Then Christmas with a Crank by Courtney Walsh. Grumpy Sunshine. That one looks really cute. Bright Lights Big Christmas by Mary Kay Andrews. A Holiday by Gaslight. And A Wish for Christmas. Okay, first, I think I'm going to cut out Christmas with a Crank. Not that I don't want to read it, because I really do, but I think there are other prompts that might work better. And then I think I'm also going to cut out A Holiday by Gaslight, just because the last book, Holly, does take place kind of in, it's like a fantasy world, I guess, but it's kind of gothic in nature, Victorian-ish in nature, and yeah, so that leaves me with the Christmas Bookshop, Bright Lights, Big City, or Big Christmas, and A Wish for Christmas. So I think of the three, I think I'm going to go with Bright Lights, Big City, because not only are there lights, it's in the title. So let's do this one. So it has lights on the cover. I am going to go with the Mary Kay Andrews book. So, alrighty, there we go. So that is prompt 2. So 4 more. Okay. Here we go. Let's get this one. All right, historical novels set during the holidays. So this actually worked out because A Holiday by Gaslight for sure. But we also have, I don't know if you'd consider them, they're more classics just because they take place during that. I was going to say these two. A Child's Christmas in Wales. Is this written during that time? Yeah, I think this is a, let's see. It was written in 1953. So I don't know if it is considered a, so it is, maybe. I don't know. It looks like it could be. And then I was going to say that The Nutcracker for sure. I think, though, I'm going to go with it. I'm going to go with A Holiday by Gaslight by Mimi Matthews. The cute little novella. I love the cover for sure. So we'll go with those. All right, so that is 3. So 3 more. A green cover. And let's see, can you see that? A green cover. Oh, I have lots to choose from. We have When Ivy Met Mr. Holiday. There is green. We have The Holiday Mix-Up. We have The Merry Matchmaker. Those are all green. And yeah, I'm going to decide between these 3. Okay, so which one is the most green? When Ivy Met Mr. Holiday. There is a lot of other colors on it, but on the back it's is pretty good. I think this is a famous person kind of fake dating situation. Then we have the holiday mix-up. This one is a kind of, oh, sorry. I'm looking at the window over there. There's a big bug on that, but it's not inside. Sorry. This is a kind of while you were sleeping-esque story. And then the Merry Matchmaker is an Emma, Jane Austen's Emma reimagining. I am thinking, so these two, between these two, I'm going to go with, because Emma's my favorite Jane Austen book and film. And so, yeah, I'm going to go with this one, The Merry Matchmaker. It is for sure green predominantly. So, The Merry Matchmaker. All right. Okay. So that's 4. Let's do 2 more. Okay. We got, oh, there's 2. Okay. The next one. All right. A red cover. We're moving on to red. What has more red? This is, I mean, kind of a pinkish red, but it is reddish. Not red. Kind of red. Oh yeah, this one. Does this one have, oh, this could have been a greenish one too. That's okay. I like the one that I chose. I honestly, you would think I have more red. This is red writing with pink, but that's not gonna work. Okay, so of the 2, it's pretty obvious which one is the most red. And that is Holiday Romance. So I'm going to go with this one. So by Catherine Walsh. I haven't ever read anything by her. But I also have, besides this one, I have her second novel, which I found in a library sale that's connected to this one. I don't think you have to read both, but it is connected. And so I do want to read this one so I can read the next one. So Holiday Romance. Okay, all right. That's good. So I have 5 and I have 1 more. Let's see. What do we got? Let's get a good one. Oh, there's 2 there. Or is this 1? This might just be a long one. Oh no, that was 2. Okay. A magical element on the cover. All right. So let's see. So this is magical. It's not really, this was on my TBR last month, was it? And I didn't get to it. So technically it does have magic on the cover. Let's see what else. Kind of, no. Snowed in, no. Chasing Cheer, I know does. So Chasing Cheer, yeah, it does have like sparkly magicalness on it. You could kind of say like the sparkles on this one is magical. And then we have, look at that. That one I could say is magical. Girls of Dark Divine. See, that's the thing. I don't know if I'm going to be in the mood like to break up all the Christmassy extravaganza. If I want to do something different. So Girls of Dark Divine isn't holiday-ish. Although it's based on, it's kind of like Swan Lake, I think, from what I've heard. But I think I'm going to cut that out. If I do feel like something else, besides something holiday-ish, then I can mood read it. And same goes for Town of Shadows. I can read that one if I want. Okay, so A Wish for Christmas, as you can see, sparkles and a snow globe. I would say that's pretty magical. And then Christmas with the Crank, it does have kind of sparkles, but you could say those are stars. So I don't know if I would consider that. So I think I'm going to cut that one out. But then Chasing Cheer, we do have some fairy dust, and she is flying in a sleigh with reindeer. So I have to say, of the two, they both seem pretty magical, but I know for sure this has magical elements in the story, and so I think I'm going to go with this one. So, Chasing Cheer by Heather Schneider for a magical element on the cover. So that is that. So is that 6? I think that's 6, you guys. So let's go over all of them. And I'll try and give you a little synopsis. So Chasing Cheer by Heather Schneider was for something magical on the cover. And this is about a girl whose name is Holly Claus. So she's related to Santa is what I'm assuming. Visits a small town in Oregon on one of her normal cheer collecting missions. She never imagines that everything she knew about holiday cheer would be thrown out the sleigh. Holly has always been efficient in her work of traveling around her world, collecting cheer to power the North Pole and its dream-making operations there. But she's never been quite as good at collecting it as her father was. And she'll do anything to figure out why, including blending in to a small town full of cheer. So it's a cute holiday romance, magical holiday romance. That sounds adorable. So Chasing Cheer, then Holiday Romance, speaking of holiday romance, by Catherine Walsh. This is about two friends named Molly and Andrew. They become friends throughout the years, meeting every year at the airport, from what I understand, because they both have to take flights every year to go home to Ireland to visit family for Christmas. Then one year they get stuck to where their flights are canceled, and so they have to figure out how to get to Ireland. And so it's planes, trains, and automobile type of situation, from what I understand. And they've always just been friends, but it might end up leading to more. So holiday romance. That it looks really cute. Okay, and then The Merry Matchmaker by Sheila Roberts. This is about a girl named Frankie Lane who knows what's best for just about everyone but herself. Her divorced sister, her shy employee, Eleanor, and her daughter, Natalie, who works in Frankie's shop. Holiday happiness, and really needs to start her own business selling the delectable chocolate she makes at home. Even her best friend, Viola, who is trying to renovate her old Victorian. Frankie knows she could help all of them if they just let her, and if all of her help didn't end in utter disaster. Then there's Mitch Howard, the owner of the local hardware store. They've been friends ever since Frankie opened her store 9 years earlier. He got her through the nightmare when she lost her husband in a freak accident, and he's her favorite shoulder to cry on. He's been divorced for years, and it's such a waste of a man. Mitch is the fittest, finest Frankie knows. He's easygoing, wise, and kind-hearted. Mitch needs someone, and she's determined to help him find that someone, whether he likes it or not. So, yeah, for sure, inspired by Emma. Sounds so fun. I'm excited about that one. Then the next one is A Holiday by Gaslight. Oh, I didn't even say what these are for. So green cover and red cover. I knew I was forgetting something. Red cover. And then The Holiday by Gaslight was a historical fiction, historical novel set during the holidays. So yes. So this is by Mimi Matthews. It is a novella. It says, a courtship of convenience, Sophie Apperset is quite willing to marry outside her class to ensure the survival of her family. But darkly handsome Mr. Edward Sharp is no run-of-the-mill London merchant. He's grim and silent, a man of little emotion, or perhaps no emotion at all. After the 2 months of courtship, she's ready to put an end to things. But severing ties with her taciturn Beau isn't as straightforward as Sophie envisioned. Her parents are outraged, and then there's Charles Darwin, Prince Albert, and that dreaded gaslight. What's a girl to do except invite Mr. Sharp to Aperset House for Christmas and give him one last chance to win her? So, seems like it'll be fun and cute. And then next is Bright Lights Big Christmas by Mary Kay Andrews. And this one was for the prompt, has lights on the cover. And this is about a girl who ends up coming to the city, I think New York. Yeah, she starts out on a Christmas tree farm in the mountains of North Carolina. And then she ends up going to New York to help her brother out selling Christmas trees. And she's startled to find herself beginning to feel at home in this quirky little corner of the city and succumbing to the charms of Patrick, a single dad, and his adorable dragon-loving son, Austin. So, yeah, I'm sure it'll be cute. I enjoyed her, the Santa suit. I thought that one was cute. And then last but not least is Holly by Adeline Grace. And this was for, and I have to show you the pictures inside. It's so cute. This is for a book that feels like a fairy tale. And I know there's a sticker there, unfortunately, but look at how pretty this is. And then the inside has all this design, and look at how cute. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So this is a holiday novella, as I said, in the Belladonna universe, but you have to read the Belladonna trilogy before you can read this. Otherwise, it's going to spoil stuff for what happens in those. So, but I'm excited to get to it. And I did enjoy that trilogy. And it's so pretty. I love novellas when they are written, you know, like after the trilogy or the series. I love them. So, yay. I'm excited for this one. So that is a book that feels like a fairy tale. So that is it, you guys. That is everything on my official TBR. I am very happy with this pile. And as I've said already, I will be mood reading as well. And yeah, let me know what you're going to be getting to during the month of December. If you've started on any holiday goodies as far as reading goes and all that fun stuff. I appreciate all of you guys. Please like and subscribe if you haven't yet. And happy holidays, Merry Christmas. Have a wonderful rest of your day. TTFN. Ta-ta for now.